Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Monmouth Park here on Sunday. It is August 2nd, 2015. Going to look at race number 12. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at 316picks for more selections. If you want the rest of the stakes races, races 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's going to be in a separate video. For this video, I'm just going to look at the Haskell, which is race number 12. It's the 48th running of the William Hill Haskell Invitational, grade 1 purse $1.75 million, going at a distance of a mile and eighth. So yeah, whatever. And here's the field for it. Number one is Upstart 6-1 with Joe Bravo. Number two, Competitive Edge 8-1 with Mike Smith. Number three, Nona's Boy, who has no rider at the current moment. I'm guessing maybe Chris DiCarlo would ride this one. I'm not sure. Maybe four, American Pharaoh 1-5 with Victor Espinosa. Number five is Mr. Jordan with Paco Lopez. Number six, Keen Ice with Kent DeSormo. Number seven, Top Clearance with Abel Castellano Jr. And number eight, Don't Bet with Bruno, has no rider at the moment, trained by Todd Pletcher. Well, we have the return of American Pharaoh, who is your Triple Crown winner. Um, I don't know. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's going to be walk in the park, walk in the park, walk in the park." I don't think so. Maybe it's going to be. I don't know. He's coming off a very tough Triple Crown campaign. He didn't really get. He's been on the track working out since then. But I'm going to try and to get this clear, I'm gonna put him in exotic wagers, like pick fours. I'm gonna give you three horses I think could really upset here. I'm gonna go 1-3-6 here as maybe upsetters. Number one, Upstart here. 6-1 Joe Bravo is in the saddle for Rick Violetta. Hasn't started since May the 2nd at Churchill Downs in the Kentucky Derby. Finished 18th by 60.5 lengths. Finished that last. It was four wide. I stopped at the mile pole. It was the ease. Just had a horrible trip, breaking from post position number 17. From post position number 16. Then at Gulfstream Park, Monmouth on March 28th in a Florida Derby. Finished second by 1.5 lengths again. That was just a really bad kind of race. These Gulfstream races took a lot of out of the horses this year because if you remember, that was a dead rail weekend, so they were just taking a lot out of horses. He had a bid at the half mile pole. He priced at the 3/16 pole and had a bid, but just finished second. And then if you remember the Fountain of Youth for this horse, got disqualified, placed second because this horse was drifting out, and then gets his rider switch today for the first time to Joe Bravo, what I think is an excellent choice here. Has been working out at Saratoga, 4-4 workout on July 25th in 47-1, best workout of 109 that day. So it was a really blazing workout. At a mile workout July 17th at Aqueduct here in Queens, 1 minute and 1 mile and 1:40 and 1. That was only workout at a mile that day. But I really like this horse here. 6-1 maybe could be upset, or I don't know. I'm also gonna go with the three horse, Nona's Boy, 30-1. My projection of the race is American Pharaoh is gonna set the pace with this horse. Maybe American Pharaoh gets tired and this horse go wire to wire. I don't know. But last start was on the turf, mile 16th at Monmouth on July the 18th, the Lamplighter Stakes for $57,000. Won by 3.5 lengths. He set the pace and just drew off. Perfect horse to maybe, like I said, set the pace. Maybe get away from American Pharaoh and go on. This is something American Pharaoh hasn't really seen. A horse really pushing him. So maybe you might see it tomorrow with this horse, because this horse really set the pace also. Then at Belmont on mile 16th on June 6th in the Easy Goer Stakes for $132,000. Finished third by 1.5 lengths against a field of three. He stumbled at the start and was brushing up late, but like I said, it was this horse was in a field of three, so it wasn't really a good run. And then Belmont 6 furlongs in Gold Fever Stakes, finished second by 3.25 lengths. It was at 2 passes and was very willingly. So hopefully this horse will really set the pace, maybe get away from American Pharaoh. 30-1. This horse is going to really go off, maybe at like 75-1. Has no rider. Maybe Chris DiCarlo is going to ride this one. I'm not sure if he's at Monmouth tomorrow, but I don't know who else could ride this horse. But hopefully he gets a good rider. Another horse I really like, Keen Ice, number 6, really good closer, 12-1. Kent DeSormo for Dale Romans last time out in the Belmont Stakes on June 6th. Finished third by 7.5 lengths. Was rallying up for third that day. Was 3-4 wide at the quarter pole, but was rallying. he did get a rally. Then the Kentucky Derby finished seventh by 8 3/4 lengths. He had a horrible trip in the stretch. He had to alter his course a few times. Was rallying, but had to alter his course. And then Louisiana finished fourth by 6 3/4 lengths. Was had a horrible trip again. Was 2 to 3 wide first turn, 4 wide at the second turn. Um, so, so it was a bad trip, but this horse has only won once. That was at Churchill Downs last year as a maiden victory on September the 6th. But this horse really should excel at a longer distance. Maybe mile 8's too short for this horse. I don't know. But if something happens where this horse could really close good and catch American Pharaoh, because American Pharaoh is, a lot of people say beatable. I don't know. Maybe not. Any horse is beatable in my eyes, but maybe this horse could really come up to beat him as a closer. But like I said, I'm going to put American Pharaoh on a probably pick four ticket. If I play one, not sure. I'll put him on a double ticket. But I'm not going to single him. A lot of people are going to single him. I'll put him in with Upstart, known as Boy, and Keen Eyes. Another horse I was really looking at, competitive edge. Biggest question with that horse is the distance. Can he go for it? So yeah, looking at the other horses, Mr. Jordan, winner of the Pegasus, the prep for this race, won by a head. A really good win, but I think the class of horses with the other few horses is, I think, a bit too much above. And then Top Clearance has never run against Stakes Company, so I think he's going a little bit over his head. And don't bet with Bruno, the 8 horse. Another decent horse, but hasn't really run against top horses, except once, and that was finished fourth in the Pegasus Stakes. So, like I said, I'm going to go 1-3-6 here um, with the horses that could possibly beat American Pharaoh as a top pick. I really like Known as Boy. Maybe if this horse gets away from American Pharaoh and sets a really quick pace and could stay, watch out for that one. But I'm gonna go probably 1-3-6 as top plays. I really like Upstart too in this spot. So hopefully the horse isn't that tired after such a long layoff. So recap my bets for some 12 from Monmouth the Haskell Invitational. I'm gonna go 1-3-6. Good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at 316picks.